In this video, I want to do two more examples of polynomial long division of a slightly different type of problem. So I'm starting out with, let's do this one first. So I'm starting out with minus 9x to the third plus 13x minus 3 divided by 3x squared minus 2. So the first thing I want to do is write it in the long division format. So one thing that you might notice about this equation or this polynomial is that it has no x squared term. So the best thing to do is to just write 0x squared as a placeholder. So we have negative 9x to the third plus 0x squared plus 13x minus 3 divided by 3x squared minus 2. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and start to divide. So 3x squared goes into negative 9x cubed negative 3x times. So we have negative 3x. So then we can multiply this back. So we get negative 9x cubed plus 6x. So make sure we put that in the right place. Plus 6x. And then we're going to subtract. Now remember, we're subtracting. So I'm going to go ahead and distribute this negative sign into the parentheses so we don't get confused. So now we're adding. So this is 0. This is 0. So we don't need to write this. In this case, you didn't actually need the placeholder, but in other problems, you will need a placeholder, so it's best to just go ahead and put it in. And then here we get 7x, and then we bring down our minus 3. And the degree here, this is just a 7x minus 3, and this is 3x squared minus 2. So you can't actually go any farther. Since the degree here is smaller than the degree here. So all we're left with now is a remainder. So the remainder is 7x minus 3. And so how we would write that quotient is negative 3x plus 7x minus 3 over the divisor, 3x squared minus 2. And that's how we do that one. So this would be our final answer. Okay. Now, let's try another one. So in this one, we have negative 8x cubed plus 6x squared minus 5 divided by 2x squared minus 3. So let's go ahead and write it. So we have negative 8x to the third plus 6x squared plus 0x, I'm putting that placeholder in there, minus 5 divided by 2x squared minus 3. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So 2x squared goes into negative 8x to the third, negative 4x times. So if we multiply this back, we'll get negative 8x to the third plus 12x. And then we're subtracting. I'm going to go ahead and distribute that negative sign into the parentheses so I don't get confused. So this is going to give me 6x squared minus 12x, and then we bring down our negative 5. Okay, now I want to divide this into this. So 6x squared divided by 2x squared is just 3, so plus 3 here. And then I'm going to multiply it back. So 6x squared minus 9. And I'm subtracting. I'll go ahead and distribute that negative sign into the parentheses. And this is 0, which it should be. negative 12x plus 4 is my remainder. So my remainder is negative 12x plus 4, or we can write it as negative 4x plus 3 plus negative 12x plus 4 over 2x squared plus 3. And that's it. So that is polynomial long division.